Greetings all, how goes it? I am back here with another book review for you. I'm in my Jedi robe, if you will. No, it's actually a spa robe, but kind of looks like a Jedi robe, something that Luke would wear, I think. Anyway, I'm here with volume 4 of the original Marvel years of Star Wars. Between the years of 1982 to 1983, covering Star Wars number 56 to 73 and annual number 2. Yeah, so pretty cool. That's about 17, 18, and then 19. So you're looking at 19 issues in this collection, 464 pages, 456, and then the last 8 pages are extras. Written primarily up until issue 69 by David Michelinie, and we all know and love Michelinie's writing. At least I do. I can't speak for you guys. And later on picked up by Joe Duffy, who did issue 24 way back in 79 or something, I would say, 1979. It was the first issue of volume 2. And now she picks up with issue 70 and carries it on. We had Jean Day, we had Carmine, and a little bit of Carmine Infantino came back. I know he did the annual 2. And yeah, so now we're now, I would say, in the modern phase of what Archie Goodwin and Roy Thomas was giving us in the first couple of volumes. I'm going to put this right down. This is what I'm talking about. It's a world of difference now. When I started with volume 1 and the story started with 1977, Roy Thomas and then Archie Goodwin, for the most part, their adaptation was pretty solid, but that really hokey old school feel that felt very 70s, very dated, is no longer here. We're now in the 80s. Like I said, 1982, 83 was when these stories were published. David Michelinie, who we all know would eventually go on to write Spider-Man and a bunch of really good titles. Can't really remember which ones. I know Spider-Man, Venom, that's about it. But he really makes, especially this particular volume, that's what I mean by modern. By the 80s, it seemed very less about the movies and more about storytelling of these characters. Similar to how Chris Claremont made the X-Men more human, I feel like Michelinie made the Star Warriors sound more like normal people, feel like normal people. A lot of things were happening here that felt like has nothing to do with the movies, and that's okay. We're dealing with stuff in Luke's life, in Leia's life. Yes, there's still the rebels fighting against the Empire. Luke does still have his issues with Darth Vader, but there are other people, in their way at this moment. So what happens in these events, this of course follows Han Solo being trapped in the carbonite freezer chamber, I guess, at the end of Empire Strikes Back, or issue 44 of Star Wars. Han's been captured by Vader, put into this carbonite chamber on Cloud City, which was run by Lando Calrissian. Now he's like that, Han Solo, that is. And Boba Fett has now taken him off to Jabba the Hutt. Now, the Star Warriors, including Lando Calrissian, who has pretty much taken Han's place as the dashing rogue, and he's turned over a new leaf. Now they're on a quest and a hunt to find Han. They know that 3 bounty hunters are involved with Boba Fett, so they decide to, find these guys, as well as dealing with not so much Darth Vader anymore. Darth Vader, it's funny. I said in the last video, it seemed like they were playing out Darth Vader a little too much, and he was losing his freshness, his mystique. So they decide, okay, let's put Vader to rest for now. and focus on other characters. So we have, I would say this, they introduced a new character. Her name was Shira Bree. And Shira has her origin told in issue 60. And I use air quotes because she's a big fucking liar. She's a big fucking fake. And it's funny too because, oh yeah, spoil alert, guys. So if you don't like spoilers, click off now. This girl, Shira Bree, I knew right off the back was full of crap. Long story short, guys, she's part of the Empire. And I just knew it from the way she was talking, the way she was kissing up to Luke and literally kissing up to Luke, the things that she would say to Leia. I just thought, yeah, this fucking bitch, she's an Imperial plant. And sure enough, by 61 or 62, issue 62, it's revealed that she was put there by Vader. In issue 63, that's revealed. What's interesting is what David Michelinie does in setting this up. Yes, Shira is bad. However, we don't know that until after Luke kills her. Yeah. So in issue 62, at the end of issue 61, Luke and Shira and a couple other people go to attack the Empire. They do their duty. It's an epic battle. I should even show you guys. Well, let me just say, it's an epic battle that results in the death of Shira, or Shira, I don't know. Jews say Shira. I said Shira. I looked it up and it said Shira Bree, whatever. Okay, Shira, tomato, potato. Who gives a fuck? I say Shira. And then they discover that, she was actually an Imperial spy. They go to Kraken's. And Luke is not put on trial yet, but he's considered a pariah. And here's where I'm going to show you guys. I thought this was an excellent cover, by the way. Issue 62 of Star Wars. Hold on. It is page 141. I don't know if you guys will ever get a chance to get this. I got very lucky and found this at a comic book store and paid the cover price of $39.99. If you go on Amazon, guys, you're looking at $2,000. I'm not lying. Go on Amazon. The only way you can get this is for $2,800, and I wouldn't even pay that much. Long story short, I mean, not long story short, but like, I'm lucky. I mean, yes, not to brag, but I pretty much got lucky getting this book. And this book is only like 6 years old. It came out in 2019. I definitely lucked out. Here's the cover. Look at this cover, guys. Like, I don't know. This was just so stunning. It looked like Neil Adams did this or I don't know. Some old school artist. This is issue 62, and it's a Luke Skywalker pariah because he accidentally killed Shira, who was a bad girl, by the way. And he basically is ostracized by the other rebels. Nobody wants to hang with him. Nobody wants to go to bat with him. Look at this. I love this picture of Luke with Yoda, Ben Kenobi. Even the rendering of Scipio. Who did this, by the way? I'm going to say it was Walter Simonson. Yes, how could I forget? And Walter Simonson did a magnificent job with the art. I would say his artwork modernized and made the comic book of Star Wars so much better with David Michelinie's artwork. I mean, this is another great team up. Michelinie with Simonson. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Lando Calrissian just thinking there. Love it. Finally, Chewbacca actually looks like Chewbacca from the movie. Horrible artwork from the 70s. I just did not like that. But yeah, basically, everyone thinks Luke killed him. Issue 63 has Luke confronting, not really Darth Vader. That's not really Darth Vader, but man, what a beautiful cover that is. The Mind Spider, yeah. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to, yeah. Again, Walter Simonson, David Michelinie. Man, look at this rendering. This is the, it was like a slug. They're on, what are they on? They're on like Crake's planet. Is that what it's called? But it was like a slug. I even like Joe Rosen's, his lettering is so 80s. I love it. Oh, and I want to say, I noticed that with this, a lot of the paneling and everything was more centralized, smaller. Oh, by the way, let me just say, I'm all over the place, guys. She-Ra's not dead. She's actually still alive, and Darth Vader still has her in a stasis tube. But I was just saying, in the 80s, like when Jim Shooter really took over, much like Reagan in the 80s took over America, a lot of the comic books got very smaller. The artwork and the paneling got more centralized. And every now and then you would get a huge fucking, look at that Darth Vader pin up right there. I love it. I've come for you. Oh my God. I tried my best to do James Earl Jones. I was like, Luke, I have come for you. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna give you here's my impression of my Han Solo. Ready? When I was reading. All right, kid. Let's all get on the Millennium Falcon and get out of here. Come on, kid. All right, Your Highness. That's my Han Solo. My Luke Skywalker was like, all right, Han, come on, guys. Let's get together. Where's my lightsaber? There it is. Darth Vader, I'm coming for you. My Princess Leia was like, oh, gee, I'm the princess. Yeah, lame. I love my my C-3PO guys. Come on. Oh, Master Luke. Where are we going? Oh, R2, you insufferable little droid. How dare you? Oh. And my R2 was like, oh, my Lando Calrissian was like, yeah, all right, come on. Let's go find Han right now. Come on, guys, let's go. It's not really Billy D. Williams, because Billy D. Williams is like, hey, I'm Billy D. Williams. I want to give it like sort of like a black Southern, like, hey, come on, y'all, let's go. A little rugged. Anyway, I digress. But through it all, guys, throughout the volume, yeah, there are a lot of new aliens, like these guys, who look like the Brood, I think. These are the Serphidian. I was like, it's the Brood. But they're the Serphidians. For some reason, Leia orders these guys to go to this planet called Serphidi and ask for their help. Look at that. Look at that fucking drawing of the X-Wing and the Y, right? Are they X-Wing or Y-Wing? I forget what they're called, but yeah, that's that. The flying sequences, again, with the paneling, loved it. What else? Jeez. How do I be more concise? I need to write down my notes, guys. Sorry, my chest is poking out there out of my Jedi robe. Oh yeah, at one point Luke gets shot. He doesn't get shot down. He gets stuck. Everybody takes off into hyperspace, but Luke. So he gets left behind and gets marooned on this planet. And he's I don't know. It's crazy. In issue 66, he gets dumped on this planet called Behobeth, right? Behebeth, something like that. And he takes on these water bandits who are taking water from this really hot chick. Look at this drawing of her. What's her name? Her name was like Diarrhea, something like that. Dariel Anglethorne was her name. And yeah, it was like a nice little simple issue. All these bandits, actually no, these are the farmers, but they're all angry at Luke because they're like, why are you asking us about our water? Fuck off, you know. They don't say fuck off, but the annual I really like because it's about Han. And of course, because Han's in Carbonite, it's a flashback to an earlier adventure. And this one actually had Carmine Infantino, who did a very, very immature 7-year-old rendering of like if a 7-year-old child drew C-3PO, that's what it would look like. But I liked it. Oh yeah, he helps this monk. They build a statue of Han Solo because he helped them against the Shade Shine. That was crazy. Like the Shade Shine improves your senses, but if you use it, then you become this fucker. What was his name? Not Satan. It's you become like what? Oh shit! It got dark. The sun's setting. Check this out, guys. The sun's setting in this area. I'm over here at the Hudson River. Beautiful condo here at Hudson Yards. Anyway, Yeah, I can't even see now. It got so dark. The Satab, okay, the Satab. And the Satab are like these people who take over the realm and whatever, but after a while they get old, so they have to go inside this nullification chamber and live out the rest of their lives alive. I know I've been using a lot of air quotes, but yeah, it's annoying. But Han almost suffers that fate, but this chick named Chrysala steps in. She's like a hot blonde chick, and she's in love with Han because why not? I don't know. There's just so much. And then there's this dude, Rick Duel, who also had a past with Han. And he's got this girl named Dani, who's a red-skinned chick who falls in love with Luke. And yeah, here she is. So this is Rick Duel, who is like a contemporary of Han Solo. Dani, who's a red-skinned chick. And Cheeto, I think it was pronounced, it's spelled like Chihdo. So I said Cheeto. He's like a little wormy dude. And they end up in this city with all the on Stenos, this planet Stenos, because they're now on the trail of the bounty hunters who are in league with Boba Fett. So there's Bosk, there's IG-88, there's Drenag, what's his name? Drenag, who Leia went to chase after. She goes to Mandalore, by the way. So if anybody who's a fan of the Mandalorian, they chase after this guy Fen Scheisse. I almost said like Scheisse, which is German for shit. I mean, oh my God, this guy had like the most annoying accent. I guess he had like a British, because he always said me, instead of my, he said me. Yeah. But this is him right here. Not Boba Fett. I mean, he's a Mandalorian. And look at this cutout, by the way, guys. I'm so glad I'm on this page because this is a scene, right? But it's in the shape of a Mandalorian. But it's like a panel. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Fucking amazing. The Stormtrooper rendering is just beautiful. And this cover, this is issue 68. See that? Is that cover. So 68. And this one's from issue 71, which comes a little bit later. That's when they're trying to look for Han, but that's not supposed to be Han. It's actually Cheeto, Rick Duel's buddy, who got carbonated and eventually freed. Yeah, all sorts of stuff, guys. This was a really good volume. I really enjoyed it. The other couple were a little like, but now they've really broken away from the movies. And David Michelinie and now Joe Duffy have found the right voice for the Star Wars that isn't tied to the movies, but it kind of is because we still have the third one, Return of the Jedi, to get through, which is going to be in Volume 5. I'm not at my house right now. I'm actually at my clients, my rich clients. But they're lovely people, though. I love them. So I don't have my book to show you the next volume, guys, but I will start reading Volume 5 of the original Marvel years. Star Wars, the original Marvel years, Volume 5, starting tomorrow. Let me take these off. And that's going to have Star Wars 73 to 88, Star Wars Annual 3, and Star Wars Return of the Jedi 1 through 4. And that's only volume 5. That's what is in volume 5. So we'll actually get to see what happens in Return of the Jedi. It's been so long since I've seen the movies. I'm actually thinking of watching the movies. Probably when I get done with all 6 volumes of Star Wars, I'll probably watch it. I really wish and hope you guys will find some way to get these books. Hopefully, if you guys are lucky like I was, they're still in your comic book stores. Yeah, I found volumes 2 through 6 in one gulp. But if you find 2, 3, and 4, guys, get them, okay, of the original Marvel years, okay? Make sure you find original Marvel years. I almost said issues. Volumes 1, 5, and 6, you could still get them at a reasonable price. Issue 1, you can get like $50 or $60. And 5 and 6 are still really new, but 2, 3, and 4 are really, really hard to find, guys. But good luck to you. I really hope you guys find it. Wow, it has gotten very dark here. I don't know if you guys can still see me. So I'm going to sign off. It's already been like almost 20 minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Leave your comments, your likes, or dislikes, whatever. I don't care. Whatever you guys want. Let me know what you think. And I will get back to you in a couple days with volume 5. We're almost done, guys. All right, take care. Have a good one, guys. Bye.